Hi, and welcome to St. Louis Real Estate Search's home valuation tool, using it to make your best deal when buying a home. So let me show you how to apply our home valuation tool to your benefit. Let's say you're searching on St. Louis Real Estate Search for homes that match your criteria, and in doing so, depending on the criteria that you were searching under, you could have dozens and dozens or even hundreds of homes match your search. So one of the things you want to do as a home buyer is be able to filter through this and find where the best opportunities are for you. Because whether we're in a good market or a bad market, one thing is always true: the best deals sell the fastest. And so the houses that are priced right and in the proper condition, they sell quickly, and the other ones set on the market. So what you want to do is put your time and energy towards those listings that offer you the best opportunity, that are priced the best, and where you have the better chance of making a decent deal. So let's say you're looking at this house here at 14,800 Long Branch. It came out listed at $320,000 originally. Through your property updates that you get from St. Louis Real Estate Search that notify you as soon as the price changes, you were notified that the price changed to $318,900, and that got your attention, and you're wondering if perhaps that was getting down to a range that it would be worth pursuing. So you could then go to our website, to stlouisrealestatesearch.com, and at the top click on Home Values. This would take you to our property valuation site. There you could type in the address in the box, and as you start typing it, like I did here, it's going to have a drop-down box that's going to give you matches. This tool does work nationwide, so you need to pick the right location, because the same address could exist in more than one location. Or you can just simply type out the entire address in the city. But I'm going to click on Long Branch Court in Chesterfield. Once I hit Submit, you're going to see a full screen. I'm only showing part of the screen that has various bits of data about this house, a aerial photo, but it's going to show you what was pulled up from the database in terms of information on this house, and it gives you an opportunity to tweak it so that you can get the most accurate value estimate possible. You can change the condition from excellent to good or fair or poor, depending upon what you see in the photos on our listings or what the description says. And in this case, I'm changing the bathrooms because it indicates 2 bathrooms, but I could tell looking at the listing it had 2.5. Now, once you have updated that, verified the information, and submit it, you'll get a estimated property valuation report. Now, again, the report is much longer than what I show here and has more information, but what I'm going to focus on today is just that estimate of value. And you can see there, circled in red, the estimate of value on this house by our system is $308,800. And let's, for sake of conversation, let's call it $309,000. So that's basically within about 10 grand of the current list price. So that would indicate to me as a buyer that, hey, I've got a decent chance of making a deal here, somewhere around what the value of the property is. It's probably worth pursuing further. Now I'm going to take a quick pause here, because I know a lot of people also use some national websites. And I think one of the things that makes stlouisrealestatesearch.com one of the most popular real estate search sites in St. Louis is that it was created by people that live right here and work right here in St. Louis. It's owned and operated by people that work right here in St. Louis. It's backed by real estate professionals, many of which were born in St. Louis and have been here all their lives, all of which work here and live here. And so the data and the information on stlouisrealestatesearch.com is some of the most accurate information and most timely information out there. However, there's still Zillow and some of the others. So let's see what Zillow says about this property. You can see I went to Zillow, I put in the property address, 14,800 Long Branch. Theirs estimate's quite a bit lower. They put a value on this house of $299,000. So about almost $10,000 less, about 3% less. Now, less is not better here. What's better is accurate. As a home buyer, yes, you want the best deal you can get. You want to make sure that you are not overpaying for the property, but it does you no good whatsoever to have bad information that is going to lead you to believe that a house is worth less, or more for that matter, than what it's worth. If the information leads you to believe that it's worth more than it's actually worth, that could end up being a very bad investment for you. If it leads you to believe it's worth less than it's actually worth, that could end up wasting a lot of your time and bringing a lot of disappointment on, and in fact making you miss the house that could have been the house of your dreams. Because as you're making an offer that is too low because it's based upon bad information, another buyer with better information comes along, makes a higher offer, and buys the house. After this happens to you 2 or 3 times, you start getting discouraged. And also if you're operating under some sort of time guideline, it could put a crunch on you. So we know what we said the property was worth. Our valuation tool said about $309,000. Zillow said $299,000. Let's see what the property actually sold for. This property sold recently, and there's no better indicator of what a home is worth than what it sells for when it's placed upon the open market and sold to a unrelated party in the open market. That's what happened here. And so it sold for $314,400. So quite a bit more than the Zestimate. The Zillow estimate was off by $15,000 or about 5%. And you can see our valuation of about $309,000 much closer, but you might say, wait a minute, you were still off by $5,000. Well, you have to remember there is not a valuation tool or home value software. There is no automated system that is going to be perfect. Houses are a very unique commodity. Gold, diamonds, oil, soybeans, lots of commodities you can classify and price, and the prices are consistent. They're always the same for that particular class or category of commodity. Houses are affected by lots of things, where they're located at on the street, whether the lot, they sit below the street, above the street, they're next to a busy road, they're not. There's so many things that come into play on a house that no valuation, automated valuation tool is going to be perfect. So, however, ours was reasonably close. But your next step on St. Louis Real Estate Search is going to be to contact us, to hit any one of the contact buttons on the site, or the request more information or request a showing buttons, or call us, because once you have an interest in a property, you see with the home valuation tool that it looks like there's some decent value there, then you're going to contact us, and one of our real estate professionals, one of our many professional agents behind the website will then help you. They have access to a plethora of information. We produce more and more market information, St. Louis market information, and more accurate information than anybody in town does. And here's just one of our many charts. We have real-time charts for every market there is. Here's a chart for Chesterfield for where this particular home is, 63017. It shows what's happening with price per foot and what the median prices are. And we have stat tables like this, which again are real-time. This is for Chesterfield, where we have it for markets, what's going on in the market currently. This is all real-time data, what's going on now, not what's happening 3 months ago or 6 months ago, because markets change. And in the case of our stats tables, we also break it down into price ranges, because markets could perform very differently in different price ranges. So once you've contacted us, and one of our real estate professionals has went to work for you, helping you here, as they were gathering this information, this is what they would do, just like what I did here on the screen. They could look at some of our market data and see that the current price in this price range in this particular market, about $125 a foot, they could apply it to the square footage of this house, and they would come up with a value of about $312,000. So very close to the estimate our valuation tool came up with, a 309. But probably a little more accurate because it's been tweaked and it's real time. And even this is not perfect though, because the final step is to actually view the property, and that would be the next thing that happens. I mean, the agent would then show you the property, and while our professional agent is showing you the property, they would be assessing different things in that property, in that home, that are going to affect the value, such as condition of the property, the quality of the architecture and the finishes, outside issues that might affect it, or things such as proximity to the highways, busy streets, whatever. And then they would then take all these pieces of information, the home valuation tool, the market data, and their personal assessment, and then really be able to formulate an opinion of value. But you can see, even without looking at the home, between the home valuation tool and our market data, how close we got. Because again, as a recap here, the house sold for $314,400, and one of our agents computing it from our market data would have said 312.2 without even looking at it, and our home valuation tool said about 309,000. So you can see just what a benefit that home valuation tool is, as well as the resource of all of our professional agents that you have at your disposal behind St. Louis Real Estate Search. So just to sum this up, the formula for a pleasant and successful home buying experience is St. Louis Real Estate Search plus our home valuation tool. Mix that with our unique and timely and accurate market data and our staff of real estate professionals that live, work, and know the St. Louis market, and you have a pleasant and successful home buying experience. Thank you, and have a great day.